So this started off way different than I normal used to. Like this was so different. Like didn't it feel different? Just like starting off differently. You're like, wait, am I watching the same show? What the fuck?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So Rampage, because you know you guys was like, what the fuck did I miss half of the episode? No, that's how it started. Rampage didn't start off with two guys in a ring, no intro, and then like they just went to a match. It's like, no, it started off with Christian Cage and Luchasaurus coming to the ring, and it's like, oh, this is different. I did not see this coming. Okay,
right.
So they come to the ring, and then they basically called out Jungle Boy and say, Jungle Boy, we will fight you. You said you wanted to talk. You talk now. So Jungle Boy comes out, and he basically says, listen, I'm going to put myself in a match that I know damn well I'm against the odds. And I'm like, how are you against the odds of this? The odds are in your favor.
Basically.
And he literally goes, yeah, no, I'm going to put myself against the odds in a steel cage match against Luchasaurus. And it's like, and Christian is all hyped up, and then he starts talking about Jungle Boy's dad. And it's like, dude, it's in Jungle Boy's favor. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I didn't get it either. Like, it was weird.
It was so ass backwards. And then Luchasaurus chokeslammed Jungle Boy on an open chair. That shit was very bad. It was very bad. It did not come across right.
No, like it looked awkward.
Yeah, it looked like he fucked him up badly.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if this match gets canceled.
I think Jungle Boy's gonna gut it out. He's gonna be taped up, and then like he's gonna be super disadvantaged in a cage match that keeps out outside interference and keeps him and Luchasaurus in the ring. But yeah, no, it's gonna be disadvantage. Whatever, dude.
Exactly.
So then we get a backstage promo from Triangle de la Muerte, and Pac is telling Phoenix, he's saying, yo, you need to cheat. And he's saying it to Penta, and Penta's like, no cheat. And Pac walks away on one side, and you can see Penta get ready to go. I'm not Penta. Phoenix gets ready to go, and Penta grabs him. He's like, no, with us. Like, so it's starting a little bit of dissension between the three of them, and Phoenix is going to be in between all of it.
It kind of weirds me out that Penta seems like the good guy when he should be the bad guy.
I feel like Penta is going to be the bad guy.
Yeah, but like as of right now, you know, it's gonna probably be like the weird twist that me and you see coming. So. So
then we get part of the Gold Rush title tournament. We get the Machine Brian Cage versus Dante Martin. And I did not expect Brian Cage to win this match at all. Like, I don't care what anybody says, I never expected Brian Cage to win this match.
Especially the fact that he's quote unquote supposed to be part of Ring of Honor instead of AEW.
Yeah.
Like anybody part of Ring of Honor in this tournament, I didn't expect to win.
Yeah, and like for him to beat Dante Martin was like, that was not what I expected, because I really expected Dante to go to the second round. He probably was going to lose, but like Brian Cage winning, like to me, it tells me that they're going with a story, and I'm going to explain the story a little more in a minute.
Yeah.
But they're going with this story, and like that's just predicting that somebody's going to win. So here's what the story is. Apparently, they were supposed to do Lance Archer versus Ricky Starks. But Lance Archer fucked up Ricky Starks on Wednesday, so Ricky couldn't wrestle. So now Ricky Starks is going to have to wrestle Lance Archer, and then he's going to have to wrestle Brian Cage. So you're putting all of the odds, injury-prone Ricky Starks against both of them going into the finals, where he's probably going to meet Ego Ethan Page. He's probably going to lose, but like they're going to tell this underdog story from Ricky Starks, and it's like, first off, you really don't need to do that. Ricky Starks is super over. You don't need to put him at a disadvantage to get him over in a tournament. But apparently, that's what they're gonna do.
At the very least, like he's gonna come very close to it, though. So
yeah,
I'd rather he won, but whatever.
Me too. So then we get Lee Moriarty, and he says, "Yo, I want a title. I want a title. Anybody would do. Any title would do. I don't care whose title it is." And then Hook walks up, who I actually forgot existed. No joke. I actually forgot Hook existed because Hook had been away for probably like 3-4 weeks.
Just about that, yeah. I actually forgot he was a champion on top of that. So
yeah, so now apparently they're gonna do the FTW champion for him. So okay.
I swear Lee, when he joined the firm, he wanted another title. The pure title, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then they do a House of Black promo where they're basically showing the House of Black family dead again, and it's like there's two bodies, and the two bodies are basically Malachi Black and Buddy Murphy. And here's the thing about that: they're portraying it as the mist that got in their face is what killed them, and now they have to be brought back. And it's like, okay,
yeah,
so fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Buddy came from the water. Brody King came from the dirt, and Malachi came from the fire. So they're back.
I liked it, like the whole effect to it. It felt kind of like cinematic-ish. So it was.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. Like he did it greatly. So yeah, I'm alright with it. So they're back. They don't know what they're gonna do, when they're gonna be officially back, but they're back.
Yeah.
So then we had Rush versus Bandito. And the funny part about this, Bandito signed with AEW. Here's the thing. Bandito said, I had a choice between AEW and WWE. I wanted to go to WWE, but my wife did not want to move from Mexico, and she didn't want to uproot our family, and I didn't want to upset her, so I decided I'll go with AEW. Also, there's a less schedule there, so that's why I decided AEW.
Okay.
And it was funny because a lot of people got super weirded out about that, and it was the funny part. It wasn't the quote unquote WWE Vince cells that got angry about it. It was the AEW people that got angry, and it's like, why are you angry? They were like, oh, so he chose his family, like he chose his family over work. Like what? Like that's crazy. And it's like, what do you mean? Like, why are y'all actually mad? Like, you got Bandito. Like, he literally said he chose this. And then, like, somebody in the comments was like, oh, so this was his second choice? Like, AEW should always be a first choice. And it's like, dude, you don't know what he was thinking. Like, don't go, oh, this is your second choice? And it was just, like, a bunch of weird comments. And it's like, he went to AEW. Why are you complaining?
I was just about to say that, like, why does any of that matter? Like, in all, like, intents and purposes, like, AEW won. Like, who gives a fuck?
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, what the fuck was the point? And people were like I said, some AEW people was really mad, and like the other people were just like, oh, good for him for choosing like family over wrestling. Yeah, no, good for him. Even I said that because I'm like,
yeah.
Like, yeah, you chose your family over, like, wrestling. Good. Fine. Do that. That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. I agree 100%. And, like, the whole, like, narrative with, like, AEW was the second choice, like, what if neither one of them was the first choice? What if he wanted to go to NWA or something? You don't know what was in the guy's mind.
Exactly. And it just was so dumb. But anyway, back to the match. Yeah. So Rush is fighting Bandito, and all of a sudden Jose grabs Rush's mask and tries to take it off. So John Silver comes out, was like, no, fuck you, you're not going to take off his mask. And that distracted Roosh. Roosh got pinned by Bandito. Bandito moves on. And if you're wondering why was John Silver out there with the mask, it has to do with 10 in the mask. That's it.
I feel like it should have been 10 instead, though.
No, I feel like this is like the way to set up 10 turning heel.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I feel like John Silver is going to have a match with Roosh, and then 10's going to turn heel.
Gotcha.
So this backstage promo, it pissed a lot of people off, but like a lot of people are really stupid, and it's a lot of AEW fans that got pissed off, and it's like, you're very stupid because this is legit a storyline. So Jake Hager comes up to Claudio, and he's like, yo, you're a good wrestler, but you're a way better sports entertainer. I think you should go back to being a sports entertainer. And people just immediately was like, he's telling him to go back to WWE. What kind of nonsense is that? And it's like, Doug, the Jericho Jerk-Off Society's whole gimmick is sports entertainment. That's what he was trying to do, recruit him to the Jerk-Off Society. And everybody's like, oh, he's trying to send him to WWE. Oh, he's saying he can't come. It's like, are you even paying attention to your own product? Like, what are you talking about?
Obviously, they're not. Like, what the fuck? Morons.
That was so irritating. It's like, dude, it's right there.
Yeah.
It's right fucking there. I was like, oh my God, this is so stupid. So then we had Nyla Rose versus Kayla Sparks. And Nyla basically did like a quote unquote Jade Cargill match and beat the shit out of Kayla Sparks. And then Jade came down and won the title. So Jade, fucking Kira Hogan, Layla Gray came down, and Jade and Nyla had a few punches against each other. And then this was the funniest part. This would make me laugh. Nyla leaves, grabs the belt, and the security stops Jade from getting her belt. Was like, no, she's the champion. It's like, no, Jade is legit the champion. What are you doing?
Fucking morons. Like, what the fuck?
It was so funny because they're like, no, like, she's a champion. You can't take her belt. She's like, that's my belt. Like, you can't take it. So it was so funny because it just was so dumb.
Like, if you weren't paying attention and didn't like think about it, like, you would swear Nyla's the champ.
Yes. So then we get the main event, which is Orange Cassidy versus Swagger Lee Johnson. So this match had like a gazillion interference. You're like, okay, well, this is the House of Torture match, but whatever. It just had so much fucking interference. And of course, Orange Cassidy gets the dub, and it's like, all right, Orange Cassidy beats Swagger Lee Johnson. Swagger Lee actually put up a really good fight, though. So I'm like, okay, that's not bad. You put up a really good fight. Good shit.
Yeah, other than the interference, I like this match.
Yeah. So Swagger lost to Orange, and basically that was it.
Yeah.
So that was Rampage. SmackDown, on the other hand, had a storyline. Okay, this is what weirds me out about a lot of people and also WWE at the same time. This storyline of the champions coming close to getting their record, but facing the last person that had the longest record, which is a storyline that has been made re-famous from Tanahashi and Okada. And like, it's like, okay, yeah, like, this is a very famous trope. And a lot of people was like, I didn't think WWE would do something like this. And it's not even the whole new regime thing that is like, oh, well, that's because of the new regime thing. It's like, I've seen WWE try something like this, but not pull it off to the same effect of making this feel special. Like years ago, like they had somebody that was like a long-time champion, and then the person who had the second longest record was like, oh, I want to challenge you. And it didn't come across big because they didn't hype it up like they hyped this one. Like they literally hyped this one up like throughout the everything. It just got hyped up, hyped up, hyped up, hyped up. And because it got hyped up, everybody paid attention to it. And I was like, yeah. And a lot of people were shocked, was like, oh my God, like WWE actually did the thing. And it's like, they did it before, one time before, but it wasn't as this hype.
Yeah.
But now it was like super hyped up where it was like, yo, this is going to steal the fucking show. It was the first match, which was very surprising, but it was the first match. And of course the match was good.
Yeah, when they hyped it up, I would have swore it would have been the main event.
It should have, but like at the same time, I think it was too good to close the show. Like if that makes any sense, it was too good to close the show.
Yeah, and it had to do with a story, so it's fine. So.
Yeah. And it was really good. The Usos kept the titles. Now they're the longest reigning champions ever. And it's like, okay, cool. So they go back and they talk to Roman and they're like, yo, what's up? And he's like, yo, we got something to do later on. And we all know what that is. So then we get part of the World Cup tournament. And we get Nakamura versus Santos Escobar. And we get the first mention of Nakamura taking on the Great Muta live on SmackDown. And was like, huh? Wow. And then 5 seconds later, Michael Cole starts talking about Santos Escobar and says, yo, Legado del Fantasma is paying tribute to his dad and who he used to be, El Hijo Fantasma, in CMLL. And it's like, wait, what? Like you're really giving out all of the info? Like, yeah.
That's the lore.
Yes. So Santos beat Nakamura, which this was kind of like, if this was just a regular match, it would be fine. But you're building up Santos Escobar. He has to win. Like, I would have loved for Nakamura to win, but they just decided to beat him. And it's like, I really want them to focus on Nakamura again and make him something, but maybe after he comes back, who knows? Hopefully.
Yeah.
So then we get LA Knight.
Yeah.
And he's talking and the screen flickers. It's like, okay, cool. Screen flickers again. And then it flickers one more time and Bray Wyatt shows up and Bray starts talking to LA Knight about whatever the fuck he's talking to him about. And LA is like, yeah, no, fuck you. And Bray headbutts LA Knight. So it looks like that's going to be his first feud. So
I don't like that.
I don't like it at all because it's like you have to keep Bray strong. You have to keep Bray strong, and LA Knight is new. You can't beat LA Knight by keeping Bray strong. There's no way that you do it. Like everything about this is just dumb book. Like, don't do it.
Yeah, hopefully this is just like a one-off and like it's like it doesn't turn into a match. It's just something he did.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't turn into a match either.
Yeah.
So then we had the 6-way for number one contenders, which is like a repeat of like every month. It's Shotzi Blackheart.
Raquel.
What is her name? Raquel Gonzalez. Sonya Deville. Shotzi. Lacey Evans and Xia Li. And they're having this match. The match is going. And there was a spot in the match where it's supposed to be like somebody going through a table, and it was supposed to be like Liv and Sonya and Raquel going through the table, but it fucked up. Like it fucked up. Like it was a fucked up thing, and people were like, "Oh, it's Liv's fault." No, the table was too far away. It's perfectly fine. Everything was fine. But it's just like it was fucked up.
I was gonna say, as long as nobody got injured. It looked like Sonya got injured, but like, she was fine.
Yeah, but it was fine. So Shotzi gets the win. Shotzi is now number one contender. She goes backstage. She meets Emma, and Emma's asking for Mad Crap. She's like, "Where's Mad Crap?" Which, if you don't know, that they're dating in real life. I was like, okay, cool. So Then all of a sudden, Shotzi runs into Shayna, and Shayna chokes her out, and Ronda just walks up and says, "Yeah, it's over. You're never getting this title." It's like, okay, cool. So Ricochet is going to face Ali next week, and Ricochet is talking all this shit about how he's going to win, become Intercontinental Champion. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. And Walter is like, "Dog, I beat the shit out you. Shut the fuck up." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool." So that was
he was the one he took the title from to begin with. So like, what the fuck?
exactly. So Ricochet is representing America, but then we have Braun Strowman also representing America versus Jinder Mahal, and it's like, why? Why is Braun in this? Like, you have other nationalities. Why is Braun in this? Come on, man. I don't like that at all.
You know what would have been cool?
Mm-hmm.
Omas.
Exactly. But they put Braun Strowman, like they care about Braun Strowman. He got the win. Who gives a flying fuck? So then we get B-Fab. B-Fab shows up, and she's about to face Zelina Vega. And then we get Sarah Rowe that shows up out of nowhere, and the Viking Raiders are back, and they kill both Hit Row and Legado del Fantasma. And it's like, okay, and all three of them, Sarah Rowe and the Viking Raiders, are now called Valhalla together. Okay.
Yeah. Sarah got this whole new look too. Valhalla-ish.
Yes. So then we get to the main event, which is Roman and the Usos in Solo. Sammy's not there because he had some kind of issue. We don't know what the issue was. They never really said, but he's not there. So they're talking, and it's like, okay, cool. And they just start talking shit. And then the Brawling Brutes come out, and they're like, okay, fine. And then Sheamus comes out, and they're like, all right. And Sheamus' mic doesn't work, and Roman says this funny-ass line was like, how do you think you're going to beat me? You can't even work the mic. And it's like, damn, dog, you ain't had to say that, huh?
Right?
So then they go in the ring, and they're outnumbered. And all of a sudden, you hear Drew McIntyre's music. And Drew McIntyre comes out, and so it's Drew McIntyre and the Brawling Brutes and Sheamus versus the Bloodline. The forum is there. So it's like, you already know it's setting up War Games. It's setting up War Games. So now the question is, who is the fifth person? You had an idea that it could be Kevin Owens.
Yes. I was just about to say that because like he could counteract Sammy, you know.
I actually would love that, and I hope that they do go in that direction with Kevin, because like there's honestly no one else in this story that fits. There's no one that fits. It's like nobody that fits the criteria of the fifth guy, because nobody is really beefing with Roman. It's like, who else? Like, yeah, the only person would be Kevin. Like, because like as of right now, I can't think of anybody.
Yeah, and Triple H did say he wants these matches to be storyline based, so it has to be Kevin.
Exactly, and that's what I'm thinking too. It's like it has to be that person, because like there's, like I said, there's nobody else that fits into the story unless there's something that we missed. And it's like, which we usually don't miss, is if it's something that we miss and it's like, oh, this person is part of the story, I'll be like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, but it has to be something like minuscule type of thing, you know, where it's like, oh, okay.
Exactly. But yeah, as of right now, it's looking like Kevin is the guy.
Hopefully.
Hopefully I'm okay with that, because like then if it starts to play out right, it starts to blend into that other storyline of Kevin and Sammy being tag team champions.
And if it's Kevin, I actually have a theory on like how it could play out and how Sammy could possibly get kicked out eventually of the Bloodline.
Okay, well, say it.
So they'll like all of them will be in the ring or whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, like this is submission and it's not pinfall, submission and something else. But anyway,
Yes.
like I assume they're gonna have like Jay in the submission and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And Sammy's gonna give up for him to show his loyalty. And then they're gonna be mad at him for that.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah. And then like they're gonna beat him up and whatever. Eventually, like it's gonna be like a slow burn. Like, it's not gonna happen immediately after that. They're gonna beat his ass after that, and then Kevin's gonna come in for the save. They're gonna reunite, and then they're gonna go for the tag team title.
I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay with that because it makes sense. Like the only other thing that would be like a big thing would be if Sheamus pins Roman. Like if Sheamus pins Roman, that just turns into like, okay, now Sheamus is now in line for a Roman thing. It's like, okay.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Only reason like me, just being me personally, wouldn't like that is because, like you said, it puts him in line for it. And I'd rather him go for the IC title again. Like it's the only thing he has not had. Like after this, he could fucking retire and be done. Like be happy. Like he done every single thing in the WWE.
But yeah, like I said on the last podcast, I really am okay with this version of Sheamus versus this version of Roman.
Yeah.
I really want to see it. Like Sheamus isn't gonna win, and like if he loses, here's the thing, right? He can lose. So he loses at Royal Rumble. All right, Sheamus lost at Royal Rumble. That. Here's the thing: we spin off into WrestleMania season. Yeah. Like I would as much as I would love to see Brock versus Walter, which I don't know if that's gonna happen. It could. I would be down with Walter versus Sheamus for the IC title at WrestleMania, and like Sheamus takes it there in front of the whole entire world, and he's now champion.
That would be epic for him. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like I'm like it's a lot of ways that this can go, and like I'm totally down with all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was SmackDown. So CM Punk reappeared.
Yep.
And it wasn't in wrestling. He reappeared as a commentator in the MMA fights. And the thing about it was he looked different and he looked happy. And it's like, maybe, just maybe, the thing that's making you mad and fucking you over is fucking wrestling. So I think maybe, just maybe, he should stay away from wrestling because, like, bro, like, he looked like a totally different human. It's like, yeah, I think you should just stay away from wrestling. Yeah.
It ain't for you anymore.
Yeah, like, it's stressing you out, so I think you should just, like, you should just go away.
Yeah.
So, and an update on the Chelsea Green thing, which WWE keeps saying that they're going to bring her back. Chelsea Green, after Impact, was like, I'm going home. And it's like, okay, does that mean you're going home, or you're going to what you call home, WWE? And I don't know why you would call WWE home, but okay.
No, she's going back to the Cardona residence.
Oh, okay. Like I'm okay with that, but it was kind of weird. It was like, okay, that's what you did, all right. Because like now it lends more credence to the like she's coming to WWE thing, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, I guess she's coming to WWE. Good for her.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of her coming to WWE, but you know, it is what it is.
I agree.
So yeah, that's the pod. Any last words?
Stay home, Chelsea. Stay home.